Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a kind and wise king and a queen. They had a beautiful castle, but one problem troubled them. They wanted to find a real princess for their son, the prince. "We must find a princess who is truly noble and kind-hearted," said the queen. "Yes," said the king, "but how will we know who is a real princess?" The prince had met many young ladies from all over the world, but none of them seemed truly royal to the king and queen. One dark and stormy night, there was a knock at the castle door. Who could it be at this hour, wondered the king. When they opened the door, there stood a soaked and tired young lady, shivering from the rain. "Please, may I stay here tonight? I am a princess, but the storm caught me unawares," she said politely. The king and queen exchanged glances. Is she really a princess? They wondered. They decided to test her. The queen had a clever idea. She went to the bedroom and prepared a bed. But it wasn't an ordinary bed. She placed a tiny pea under 20 mattresses and 20 feather beds. If she's a real princess, she will feel the pea, thought the queen. The princess, exhausted from the storm, climbed into the tall bed and tried to sleep. All night, the princess tossed and turned. She could not sleep a wink. "Oh, my back feels strange. Something hard is poking me," she murmured. Morning came, and the king and queen asked her, "Did you sleep well, princess?" The princess replied, "Oh no, I hardly slept a moment. Something hard in the bed made me very uncomfortable." The queen smiled knowingly. "She's a real princess," she exclaimed. Only a true princess could feel a tiny pea under so many mattresses. The prince was delighted. He had finally found a real princess who was gentle, kind, and sensitive, just as the royal family wished. The prince and the princess got married in a grand, magical celebration. Everyone in the kingdom rejoiced, and the tiny pea was placed in a special glass case as a reminder of how true nobility shows even in the smallest ways. And so, the princess and the prince lived happily ever after. The end.